Hi, this is Jyrrod Trust with Comedians for Causes. Your name. Very important when you introduce yourself to somebody, to get their name. And as you become closer with someone, or if you really respect someone, you say Mr. their last name, Mr. Trust. John, hello John. How are you doing, John? I respected you enough to remember your name and call you it. And that says a lot about me. It says that I'm a respectable person. And I want you to know that I respect you because you told me your name when you shook my hand and I remembered it. And this goes for the workplace as well. I have a lot of trouble with a lot of things because of my name. My dad wanted my name to be unique. So my name is Jyrrod, but most people look at the spelling and they get confused. About 9 out of 10. They look at it, they say, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Jyrrod? I mean, it's Jyrrod. It's just Jyrrod. Just Jyrrod. Just Jyrrod. And, so my ex, I used to talk to her. I say, well, because I'm horrible with names. I get people's names wrong all the time. I've been fired because I called one of my bosses Phil once. His name was Bob. And ever since that, I said, I think it's important for me to get people's names right. I think it's counterproductive for me to call my boss of a job I like Phil when his name was Bob and get myself fired and have to go through the stress and the time of getting a new job just because I couldn't remember Bob. And he felt Phil was offensive, which is understandable. Says a lot about me that I called him Phil. Why Phil? But anyway, so I talked to one of my exes. I said, what do you do? How do you remember people's names? She said, oh, well, this is what I do, and it works really well. Is, when they tell you their name, just look at them up and down. Because people generally look like a name, she said. I said, what? Doesn't sound right. She says, yeah. She said, for example, my buddy Willie. He looks like a Willie. He kind of stumbles around. He's old. He's got gray hair. Talks kind of slowly. He likes whiskey. Willie whiskey. Whiskey Willie. That's how I remember it. I said, oh, that's good. That's good. Smart. You're a smart girl. I'm a lucky guy. So I asked her, this made me curious. I said, what about me? How did you remember my name? She said, oh, your name's just easy. And I thought, not really. No, I get Jerry's and Jizes and Jyrods and Jahayrods and Jyrrod. I said, well, how though? She said, well, you kind of remind me of Jim Carrey. So that's how I remembered it. Jim, Jyrrod. Plus my name starts with a J. Her name did. So, it was easy for her. And I said, why Jim Carrey? I'm not like Jim Carrey. That guy's like the most famous, amazing comedic actor of our time. Why him? She says, I don't know. Just sometimes you remind me of him. And I said, alrighty then, baby. Well, I've got to go to a meeting. Thanks for the advice. Take care then. Bye-bye now. She said, see? You just kind of seem like I'm right there. And I said, no, not Jim Carrey. Nope, he is irreplaceable. I said, no, you did. I said, all right, well, I'm gonna go, but everyone let the slinky, slinky, slinky.